bringing you guys back to the past with some more Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet gameplay. Currently trying to work on some videos here. And I'm currently trying to set up my connection. So right now I can definitely see you guys, or see this. Actually, I don't need full screen because I need to have eyes on my chat. So we're going to be continuing off where we left off. And hang on, I don't want that to echo in my headset later. So, we have to talk to Klein, Straya, Philia, Yuki, and Rain. Okay, what do I have in my item box? Use unbox. Oh. Oh, hang on. Okay, yeah. So these clothes that our character is wearing, these are just clothes that we're starting out with right now. We will definitely be getting better gear later on, most definitely. However, there will be some issues. Whoops, I did not mean to get to that site. Hang on, status. Yeah, so currently we're right here. Hang on, I want to see if I can actually switch the language settings. Damn. That's what I don't really like about this game is I may have to go back out and switch it. So give me just a second because yeah, I know. I gotta press any button. Options, camera, vibration, voice chat. Nope. Shoot. Um, hang on. Let me see what I can do here. Ah, it just kicked me back out, so... I don't know. I may play for a little bit and go and get me another game that's gonna be connected to this game. Hopefully I can actually do some good stuff with this. Now, believe me when I say this, I may have to do some things, I don't know. Hang on. Actually, you know what? I don't really have to do anything. However, I have found out that if I do get a capture card, I can definitely set it up pretty easily. It just depends on which one I get. And no, I'm not looking up my character's freaking skirt, so you can just get that out of your heads right now. Uchi, huh? Honestly, there's... Okay. Honestly, I didn't really like Lost Song. It was just too weird. But it was weird in a cool way. Oh.
キリト。ああ、プレミアじゃないか。新しい仲間を紹介するよ。
こんにちは。私の名前はクレハ。
はじめまして。私はプレミアと申します。
That depends if you like Bandai Namco games like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sword Art Online, Code Vein, definitely one of those. Those are actually my favorite type of games.
キリト、仲間とは親友や本妻、愛人より上ですか？下ですか？
待て待てプレミア。頼むからそんな目で見ないでくれ。この子はな、AI なんだよ。ユイと同じというか、前にやっていたゲームの NPC なんだ。
NPC？ そんなの他のゲームにどうやって連れてきたの？キリトさんまさか。
法律違反もマナー違反も何もしてないぞ。そのゲーム、オリジンの開発者に知り合いがいてさ。
Well, honestly, SAO has some turning points that were kind of strange. But I do get what you mean.
ユイをプレイヤーとして GCO に連れて行く話をしたら、自分もプレミアを送るって言い出したんだ。
そうです。キリトと一緒にいたいという願いを叶えてもらいました。
その辺は全てノーコメントだ。頼むから真顔で聞かないでくれよ。
まあ、あえて深くは聞かないどいてあげるけど、要はプレミアちゃんはキリトさんが大好きなわけね。
その表現については大筋で間違いはありません。
というわけでプレミアも普通のプレイヤーとして自由に行動したり戦闘もできるんだ。そういえばプレミア、今日は何をしていたんだい？
お散歩をしていました。オリジンとは違った雰囲気で面白いです。もっと外にも出てみたいです。パーティーを組む際は呼んでください。はい、私もぜひ仲間の一員にしてください。
Well, honestly, before you play those two games, you should actually watch the animes and then play them, because they kind of make a little bit more sense, even though it's bridged off of that. Like after Sword Art Online season 3 came out, that was basically a hit series that they made into a video game, and then they came out with Alicization, and then the chorus. So you gotta kind of bridge the gaps there. Well, I think they're disappointing because you're not able to create a character that you want to play as. They more or less force you to play the perspective of the main character.
Onegai 申し訳ございません。ご要望にはお答えできません。
そこをなんとか、お茶でもいかがですか？
Okay, I see what your problem is here. The reason why there's no guns is because it's supposed to be a medieval fantasy game, okay? meaning that you're forced to play in the perspective of a badass player who started out in Sword Art Online. That's Kirito. You think about that, you're able to understand a little bit more. They're forcing you to play as Kirito, who is an excellent sword master, and he always has the perfect timing down.
いらっしゃいませ。ご用件をどうぞ。
釣れないぜ。だがそこがいい。お願いします。連絡先を教えてください。
申し訳ございません。ご要望にはお答えできません。
クラインは一体何をしているのでしょう。
ねえ、ここは見なかったふりをして帰った方がいいかも。
おめえさんたち来てたのか。なんだよ、見かけたら声かけろよ、水くせえな。
話しかけるタイミングが難しかったのです。すごく。クラインは何をしているのですか？
まあお子様なおめえたちにはわからないだろうな。なんていうかよ、大人なコミュニケーションってやつさ。
NPC を口説くのが大人なの？そんなのできるわけないじゃない。バカみたい。
何言ってんだおめえ。1000回やったらイベント起きるかもしれねえじゃねえか。
1000回。
だろ？分かってるな。そんなおめえさんにはスペシャル情報を教えてやろう。
Oh man! You don't understand main characters at all, do you? Well, I guess I can... Alright, so I'm gonna say this to you. The reason why they think that is because he is the main character, right? So, the main character is usually a badass. And we don't even know it yet because we don't experience what he goes through, either watching or playing as. If you see him, okay, let's put it this way. Let's think of a scenario here. Let's say Kirito was like 30 feet away, right? And he's doing this cheap ass freaking prediction game. The NPC, which is the opponent that he's trying to... well, actually, you can find an example of this on YouTube. or on like some other movie or TV show. But anyway, what he's able to do is far beyond the point of human understanding. Like, in the first season of Sword Art Online, like midway through of the first season actually, he comes across the Floor 100 boss. What we didn't know was the Floor 100 boss was actually the bastard who created the death game, Sword Art Online, which was responsible for killing thousands and thousands of players. Kirito, in the moment of his last dying breath, decided to defy the fact that he was dying, or getting ready to die. And he takes Asuna's sword and stabs the Floor 100 boss, which actually kills him, thus ending the game. However, once you die in the game, you're supposed to be de-rezzed, all character data deleted, you're dead in real life. It's basically Matrix 101. You die in the virtual reality, you die in the real world. If you have not seen the Matrix, then you don't understand what I'm talking about. It's just a simple concept like that. Just think the Matrix and you'll definitely understand what's going on with Kirito in the first place, because that's how much of a badass he really is. He understands the programming of the games, he understands how the game physics work, he understands how weapons are able to damage other players depending on their buffs that the weapons give, and the stat requirements to use said weapons. He is able to understand all of this data that is in this game and make it to where he can actually figure out the flaws of the game mechanics. Yes, that's basically it. He's Neo, he swallowed the pill, and he's able to do all this crazy ass shit that is supposed to end his life, but it never ends up ending his life. Now you get why he is supposedly the chosen one in these games and these films. However, in Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, you, the player, playing a game within a game, is basically like Inception, but you are the main character. It's your job to become as badass as he is. But you won't get to that point unless you understand how the game mechanics work. That's how simple it is.
俺が教えるのはアファシスについてだ。アファシスの正式名称はアファシステム。アファはアーティフィシャル・ファイナンシャル・アドバイザーの頭文字から取ってるって話だ。 直訳すると、人工的な財務顧問ってやつだな。プレイヤーの財産やアイテム管理を補助する AI って設定らしいぜ。まあ全部受け売りだけど、受付のお姉さんに500回聞いたから完璧に覚えたぜ。
もう500回も挑戦してたんだ。
そんでアファシスにはタイプっていうのがあってよ。お前さんのアファシス、実はかなりのレアなんだよな。
ふん、私はタイプ X ですから、とてもレアで利口なのです。
まあ一般にはそういう噂だぜ。でタイプ A はレンタルが可能なタイプだ。アファシスが必須のクエストも出るって話だから、そのフォローだろうな。そんで最後がタイプ B だ。
That's very true. There are people in this world that can actually understand how to do all this. Figure out the game mechanics, figure out how they work, and all shall be good to go. However, some people actually struggle with this concept because they don't understand how the game mechanics work, so they are not able to understand how to play the game right. You figure out how to play the game right, you'll be able to get as far as you can go. However, you need to understand how stats work, how those stats affect your character, and how your character reacts to, say, like, poison damage or what's another one? Fire damage, ice damage. All these effects can be negated if you figure out how the system works. Honestly, the first time I've played a Bandai Namco game was actually on PS3, and it was actually Dark Souls 2, and I figured out how to play the game via game mechanics. However, some stuff I didn't really understand, which led to me not playing very many Dark Souls games until I got a PS4.
機能限定型で各施設の受付とかをやってる。このお姉さんみたいにな。
機能限定型だから当然連絡先なんか教えてくれないわね。
いや、俺は信じてるぜ。1000回目の奇跡を。
Yes, that's exactly true. They basically say, "Oh, I'm Mr. Perfect. I can do all this. I can do all that." But once they sit down and try to do something, like, say, trying to play a game like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or any Bandai Namco game out there, which is specifically designed not to have a level mechanic. If games nowadays didn't have the level mechanics, it would be a constant struggle just trying to play a game. Now, my mom's generation comes from the generation of permadeaths, where you create a character and that character is your only character. You won't be able to play as that character anymore, and once you die, you have to start all over from the beginning and then work your way up.
でもおめえさんのアファシスはどっちかっていうと面白系だよな。なんつうかアファシスっていうよりアホシス。
失礼な。私だってクールビューティーですよ。
Okay, let's talk to the rest here.
おいストレア離れろって。
いいじゃない、キリト大好き。ストレア、他に人がいるんだし落ち着いて。もう見ているこっちが顔赤くなっちゃうよ。
仲良しなのはいいことだよ。でもアスナに見られたらまずいんじゃないかな。
勘弁してくれよユキ。
キリト君はどうしたの？私たちは狩りの帰りなんだけど。
なあ、前に話しただろ。この人がアファシスを手に入れたプレイヤーさ。
Well, I'm going to say this to you. That's actually pretty good because some people, you can actually read like an open book, plain in sight, and what actually helps you identify characteristics, like for me, how I identify characteristics is if I watch something like, say, Sword Art Online or play a certain game. You're going to be able to actually take those skills from the game and put them into real life situations. Like, oh my gosh, this dude is talking nonstop, and he's not even saying the correct type of terms or the same type of words that are matching those terms, and he's just being a complete idiot.
キリトの目の前でお宝をゲットした人ね。
If you're able to do that, then you're good to go.
トレジャーハンターをやっているわ。アファシスのタイプ X も狙っているんだけど難易度高くって。私はとってもレアですから。こんにちは。私はストレア。キリトの友達なら大歓迎。仲良くしようね。
君とはこの前のアスナのパーティーで会ったよね。改めてよろしく。僕はユキ。ねえ、君って変わった銃を持ってるね。どんな能力がある？
ユウキちゃんたら狩りに行ったばかりじゃない。あ、私の名前はレイ。ちょっとリアルの表示が忙しくてログイン率は低めなんだけど、見かけたら声かけて。キリト君やアスナちゃんから新しい友達ができたって話を聞いていてね。あなたたちに会えるのを楽しみにしていたんだ。そうなの。だから困ったこととかあったら何でも聞いて。お姉さんが優しく教えてあげる。
ユキたちも君のパーティーに参加したがっているし、いろいろ得意なことを教えてくれると思う。きっとこれからの戦闘や探索に役に立つから、気軽に話しかけてみてくれ。
No. I'm not calling you an idiot. I'm just saying, as an example, people out in the real world are being such idiots that they're not using the right terms to match the right words. Please don't take that out of context again. I am not that type of guy to say that, oh, you're an idiot. You need to do this right, you need to do that right, put two to two together. That's not me. I like trying to interact with other people. That's why I'm the only YouTuber that only does live streams. I don't do video recordings because it leaves you guys out. Well, let's get going on these quests. Yep.
ごきげんよう。以上となります。お疲れ様でした。説明します。
Uh, I knew a lot of people who used to play that, and honestly, I'm a fan of the Pokemon shows, but I'm not a fan of the Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's an example of understanding game mechanics. You figure out the Okay, so I'm gonna say this in context of Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and all these other games by Bandai Namco. You have to understand what moves the bosses are gonna make, or if you don't know what the boss's moves are, you have to try to study the movement, see what effects they do, and how fast they move. If they move pretty quick, then you have to figure out some shape or form to move and not get caught. That's how in my last video, which was not for Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, but for Code Vein, which is another animation type game, and I'll tell you guys this right now. Code Vein is just another God Eater game. It's just a different storytelling, but it's in the same universe. That is a very big hint, and you'll be able to make connections if you have seen the animation, the games, the weapons. All those you can put together and say, oh, hey, this game exists in this universe, and this game exists in that universe. That's how, like I was saying, Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet is connected to the Sword Art Online shows. It's an easy connection that most people don't get right away. But for people like you and me, they actually understand how to put 2 and 2 together to make 4. It's not that hard.
「説明するわ」 するよ。
それでね、わかったかな。説明するよ。ちゃんと聞いてね。
そこの君、何かお探しかい？クエスト、アイテム、スキル、ダンジョン攻略。お困りのことがあったらお姉さんに相談してみないか？もちろん情報は有料だけどね。特別に初回限定サービス、今回は無料で教えてあげるよ。オイラはアルゴ、情報屋さ。それ以上の情報は有料だな。例えばこの3本ひげの由来は1000万クレジットいただく。つまり売る気はあまりないってことさ。でも君の名前は知っているよ。驚いたかい？君のことはキーボーから聞いているのさ。あいつとは昔からの付き合いでね。その前にグロッケン中の噂になって
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that stuff, buddy.
いいお得意さん
Get
に
too
な
caught
ってく
up
れ
in
そうだから、ご
psychology,
挨
and
拶
that's
に
what
来
will
たという
happen.
わけだ。初心者なのにアファシスタイプ X と実装前の武器を手に入れたんだってな。おかげで君の情報が結構いいねで売れたんだな。何？心配するな。名前とか基本的な情報程度だよ。こう見えてもお姉さんは裏が取れない情報は売らない主義でね。安心しな。変なことは言ってないよ。じゃあこれからよろしくな。おいらは大抵この辺にいるから。
Damn, who else am I forgetting? Nobody in there. Can't be anybody down here unless there is one. Ow. Where the hell is this other person at? Hmm. Hmm. Man, I'll tell you this much. Once I get my capture card, you guys will be able to take a look at me as I play these games, because my computer screen will actually be somewhat eye level, but I won't be looking directly at the camera. I will be looking directly at my TV once I get the capture card.
ねえねえ、こんにちは。わかった？
Oh!
説明するよ。説明しちゃいますね。
Alright, so that should be the understanding of that.
こんにちは。わかった？説明するわ。
There we go. Huh. Holy crap.
Are? 君たち今日は買い出しかな？
いつきさん。
や、クレハ君。この前の大会の録画データを見たよ。エネミーとの戦いの時も思ったけど、いい動きをするね。
ありがとうございます。いつきさんに褒められるなんて嬉しいです。
調子はどう？また君に会いたいと思ってたんだ。
ああ、お目当てはアファシスですか？
こんにちは。
どうも。でも 僕の目当ては、
いつきはお目が高いですね。マスターはとてもいい人で将来有望。まだまだヘナチョコですけど、私が GGO1 のガンマンに育てますからご安心ください。
このアファシスにはユニークなアルゴリズムが設定されて、それともマスターがユニークだからその影響を受けているのかな。で、話なんだけど、
いつきさん、そろそろ集合場所に行かないと間に合いませんよ。
そうだった。あ、パイソン君、それキャンセルできない？エネミー相手の狩りなんて退屈。
前からの約束じゃないですか。スコードロンのみんなで楽しみにしていたんですよ。
わかったわかった。ついてないな。まあもともと運は悪い方なんだけど今度はゆっくり話そう。じゃ
あんたいつの間に月さんと仲良くなったの？友達ができるのはいいことだけど、私に教えてくれてもいいじゃない。私が先輩なんだから、何かあったら一番に話してよね。
Okay, so that's done. Hmm.
君に相談があるんだけど、SBC フリューゲルが解放されたら俺たちと一緒に攻略しないか？
そうね、リリースの情報によればフリューゲル付近は高難易度フィールドになるらしいし、初心者には難しいと思うわ。まずはレベル上げしないと。あと確か SBC フリューゲルのクエストってアファシスが必須になるって話でしたよね。アファシスが行けば役に立つかもしれないけど、でも攻略に必要なアファシスならレンタルできるようになったし、残念だけどレベルが上がるまでキリトさんたちを待たせるのは悪いから。
クレハさんだって十分強いじゃない。一番乗りを狙わなくていいの？
それもしたいけど、私は付き合い長いから。 GGO に呼んだのも私だしね。しばらくは特別にあんたのお守りをしてあげるから、ガンガン経験値と資金を稼ぐわよ。
いいコンビなのね。
そういうんじゃないわよ。誘ったからには私が面倒を見てあげないとダメだから。
二人の邪魔をしたいわけではないけど、一緒に攻略したいというのはキリトだけじゃない、みんなの意見な
の。ぶっちゃけ俺たちそんなにレベルは高くないんだ。
まさかあんなにランキングに載っているのに？
対人戦はプレイヤースキルで賄えるところもあるしね。あまり効率を重視しないで楽しんでいたから。
多分クレハとあまり変わらないんじゃない？
だから SBC フリューゲルが解放される前に俺たちもレベル上げしたいんだ。
ちなみに下心もなくはない。タイプ X の方が有利な仕掛けがあるかもしれない。
隠しイベントとかあるかもしれないしね。それにせっかくお友達になれたんですから、バラバラで攻略するのは寂しいです。
こういう大きなイベントはさ、みんなでやった方が絶対に楽しいって。
よーし、これで決まりね。まずはレベル上げしに行こうよ。
武器やアイテムの準備も忘れないでね。メンテナンスは私に任せて。
アファシスもシンフィールドもわからないことだらけか。情報収集も重要ね。
なんかワクワクしてきたね。 SBC フリューゲルを目指して頑張ろう。
ファイトですマスター。
Huh. Alright, so now according to stats, we are only at a level 2. And I do believe the last time I played this, I explained that it is best to go for vitality, strength, and dex for the first bit. Then somewhere around like maybe 45 you switch over to intelligence, agility, and luck. Now these tactics also applied for me in, like I said earlier, Dark Souls and Bloodborne. I always went straight for health, straight for dex, straight for strength, and then I would try to level up the rest as I went. Like, I would set a goal on a certain stat, I'd get that stat up there, then I would follow suit with the other stats. And then I would repeat the process over and over and over again until I would get up to that certain stat. Which, for right now, we're still low level. On this profile, it's my lowest. So what I need to do... Oh, not that one. Ow. Sorry guys, I'm trying to think here.
迷子になりかけていたのはあなたでしょう。はじめまして。私はデイジー。アファシスタイプ X です。
急に走ったら危ないわよ。デイジーちゃんと迷子ちゃん。
マスター、私の運動に関するプログラムは規定値をクリアしています。この程度の走行で転倒や衝突は起こしません。どうかご安心を。
あなたたちのような可愛い子には別の危険もあるの。私のそばから離れてはダメよ。
承知しました、マスター。
あなたが迷子ちゃんのマスターさんかしら？この迷子ちゃんはうちのデイジーちゃんと同じタイプ X でしょ。レア中のレア。GGO 中で注目の的のね。噂は聞いているわ。幸運なニュービーさんよね。でも幸運がいつまで続くかはわからないわ。目を離したら誰かに盗まれちゃうかもしれないわよ。アファシス、特にタイプ X の使用は明らかにされてないけれど、アイテム扱いなら 所有権を移動する方法はいくつかあるもの。本当に何も知らないのね。総督府の告知はチェックしているの？アファシスは GGO 初の大型アップデートの目玉なのよ。自発的に考え行動できる高度な学習型 AI を搭載。特にタイプ X はそれぞれに個性が設定されたプログラマー泣かせの仕様なの。さらに戦闘だけじゃなくマスターの資産管理、あらゆるサポートまでしてくれるのよ。実は SAO のメンタルヘルスカウンセリングプログラムを参考に。
参考
に？まあこれはあくまでも噂だけど、プレイヤーの感情に反応する高度な知性を持っているのは事実よね。とにかく性能面から言ってもビジュアル面から言っても GGO 中のプレイヤーが欲しがっている存在よ。だからタイプ X を街中で連れ歩くなんてよほど腕に自信がなければただのおバカさんですわ。まああなたの場合はアファシスを持っていることをみんな知っているから気にしても仕方ないかもしれないけど、奪われるのが嫌なら大切なものを守るだけの力をつけるか、強いプレイヤーのスコードロンに入るのも一つの手ね。あら、素直なのね。そういう子は嫌いじゃないわ。私はゼリスカ。よろしくね。そうそう、あなたのアファシス、さっきうちのデイジーちゃんと友達になったみたいなの。
Sorry about that, guys.
タイプ X と会ったのは初めてです。よろしければ今後も情報交換をさせてください。もちろんです。
ところで迷子ちゃん、あなたのことは何と呼べばいいのかしら？
マスターのお友達にはレイちゃんと呼んでいただいています。本当の名前はマスターだけのものなのです。
そうなの。よろしくね、レイち
ゃん。よろしくお願いします、レイちゃん。
いいわね。アファシスが2人並んでいる図。でも同じタイプ X なのに性格は随分違うみたい。何よりマスター以外の人に名前を呼ばれるのを嫌がるなんて、そんな性格設定初めて聞いたわ。なるほど、マスターが個性を肯定してくれるからこの子は生き生きとしているんでしょうね。初心者が偶然手に入れたと聞いた時は心配したけれど、よかった。
マスター、そろそろ設定されたお時間です。
いけない、今日はもうログアウトしなきゃ。それではまたね、レイ。
Alright. Man. Sorry if it's taking me so long to get to the...
とっておきの情報をお伝えします。
nitty gritty of this game.
アファシス、つまり私は宇宙船 SBC フリューゲルに入るための鍵になります。つまり文字通りのキーパーソンです。偉いでしょう。ありがとうございます、マスター。で、相談というか報告なのですけど、私はまだヘナチョコなので強化しないと鍵になれないのです。
それってどういうこと？
私の機能は現在完璧ではありません。昔 SBC フリューゲルが墜落した時の衝撃でフィールドのあちこちにパーツを落としてしまったのです。
あ、そういう話だったんだ。
その後すぐにスリープ状態になり、マスターと会うまでずっと眠っていたので、パーツを落とした場所もあやふやです。パーツがなければ私はヘナチョコのままです。マスター、パーツを集めていただけないでしょうか。強化すればミサイルを発射できるようになったり、爆撃機や戦車になったりもできるかもしれません。
なるほど、アファシスの強化クエストってわけね。タイプ X 独自のものなのかな。
マスター、ぜひお願いします。私が強くなればもっとお役に立てるようになりますから。
もっとね。マスターも大変ね。
Yep. There we go. Okay. Sorry guys, it's actually been a long time since I played any of these games. But yeah, like I said, this might be the only chance that I get to actually play for a certain amount of time, then go on to a different recording, do the same on that, which is what I'll probably be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow morning when I get up, and then when I go to bed. Actually, yes, no. Oh.
相手にならんな。敵だ。相手になろう。ナイスプレー。
So yeah, this is actually what it looks like as the setup.
Nice play. キリト。難しいな。決まったな。勝利。
So I think.
Ah, エネミーだ。注意しろ。相手になろう。決まったな。 か。敵だ。相手になろう。
すごいすごい。はい、最高です。目的地に到着しました。
Okay, so that's not the way, alright. I'm just getting re-familiarized with the maps.
なんでしょう。
敵だ。クリスタル。
すごいのです。
見ていたか。勝利。エネミーだ。注意しろ。クリティカル。クリティカル。
すごいすごい。
クリティカル。
やるな。
はーい、最高です。
サンキュー。
エネミーだ。注意しろ。ここは私が。
すごいのです。
勝利。
見つけた。
エネミーだ。注意しろ。相手になろう。クリティカル。
最高です。
グッジョブ。
ありがとう。はーい、すごいのです。
到着したようだな。
すごいのです。いいじゃない。見つけた。
エネミーだ。注意しろ。倒したぞ。狙撃手だ。
やるな。
危険かもしれん。
Shoot.
応援してますよ。
グレネード。
応援してますよ。
Ouch.
すごいな。
回復する。
すごいな。
やるわね。回復完了でします。
グッジョブ。
決まったな。
投げると投げると
すごい。
すまん。膠着な。
ナイスね。
回復完了です。
踏ん張ろうではないか。
いいじゃん。
回復を頼む。
危ないぞ。投げるぞ。グレネード行くぞ。
回復します。応援してますよ。
助かる。やったな。い
いいじゃない。
グッジョブ。
キリト。嬉しい言葉だ。
これなら。グレネード行くぞ。グレネード行くぞ。
ダウンしたわ。終わらせるわよ。
やるな。
悪い。手伝ってくれ。
アファシス、助かる。倒したぞ。
無事に到着したな。
相手になろう。やったな。見ていたか。
ネームドエネミーがいます。
トレジャーボックスがあるぜ。
いいじゃない。
相手になろう。
いいじゃない。
相手になろう。
すごいのです。すごいじゃない。
クレハ、やったな。
すごいのです。
無事に到着したな。
Alright, here we go.
Ah,
敵だ。エネミーだ。注意しろ。クリティカル。
すごいな。
すごいすごい。見つけた。
ここは私が。
気をつけろ。
狙撃手だ。勝利。
素晴らしいです。
アファシス。恥ずかしいな。トレジャーボックスを発見。相手になろう。
最高です。
しまいだ。はっ。敵だ。
すごいな。
回復を頼む。決まったな。任せ。助かる。
すごいな。
食らえ。敵だ。
So that's what he's done.
クリティカル。しまいだ。エネミーだ。注意しろ。狙撃手だ。決まったな。やったな。
素晴らしいです。
アファシス、サンキュー。
はっ。チャー。よっ。はっ。チャー。はっ。アファシス、助かる。
マスター、トレジャーボックスです。
しまいだ。
あっけなかったな。
よっよっよっよっ。たよっよっよっよっ。たはっ。チャー。はっ。チャー。はっ。チャー。はっ。敵だ。警戒しろ。勝利。はっはっ。よっ。はっ。チャー。はっ。アファシス、助かる。よっ。
There we go.
キリト、なんでしょう。
そうだね。
力を見せよう。討伐しよう。
エネミーが強くなってます。危ない、避けて。ナイスの調子ですよ。
いい調子だ。決まったな。いける。
いけます。
強くなったぞ。
倒せます。
みんな警戒態勢。
決まったな。
助かる。レアものか。よかったな。
Haha, there we go.
これなら。これでどうだ。
エネミーだ。注意しろ。
突破する。
当てる敵地に到着しました。
これなら。
よーし、使うわよ。
Okay, so
じゃあ行くか。
さらに強くなったよ。
まだまだ強くなる。
レベルアップだ。
alright.
なかなか手強いボスだったな。
みんなが協力してくれて助かったわ。で、どんなパーツが手に入ったの？
頭が良くなりました。金庫の機能が拡張されました。これで預金や運用ができるようになりましたよ。マスターの平べったいお財布を分厚くできます。
それはかなりすごい能力だけど、いきなりレイちゃんにお金を預けるのはちょっと不安ね。
SBC フリューゲルのことは何か思い出したかい？
はい、少しですけど、あそこは昔私が住んでいた場所でした。だからアファシスはみんな SBC フリューゲルの鍵を持っているのです。
そういう設定なのか。よし、次のパーツの情報を集めようぜ。
Okay. I'm gonna have to pause right here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Fire 123 signing off. I will be playing more of this game in the future and more of the other games as well. Look forward to the future. You'll be able to see me in all my fleshy glory. So honestly, yes, I do. It's the main reason why I have this whole YouTube thing going on, is because I would like to read your guys' comments. And for recording a video and just posting it up on YouTube just kind of seems redundant whenever you say, let me know in the comments below, instead of just, I don't know, just like live streaming and getting people's opinions earlier than the posts. And honestly, to me, it's not really all that pointless because it actually helps me develop reading skills and communication skills as well. Like, some people do this for fun, but for me, personally, it's more of like helping me try to speak in front of millions of people. But right now, it's just like only 2 people are watching besides me because I'm using my laptop to read your comments and all that stuff while I'm broadcasting. That way I can see what you guys type, see what I need to do in order to change some things up. But I mean, it is what it is. I like reading people's comments. It's not that boring unless you take the time to actually read the comments instead of posting videos. That way people can just lounge around and waste time. And it does build patience. I mean, I can keep up with the games and I can keep up with all the demanding texts or chat information that's going on. It's just my way of saying, this is how far I've come. This is what I do. And honestly, if it doesn't help me get any better, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's honestly really fun to talk to other people, get to know them, try to make some new friends here and there, or just let people know, hey, I'm just not another random freaking YouTuber trying to make a living. I'm just trying to get out there, trying to branch off, trying to learn new skills, even though it's not the same kind of skills that I have, but to better them. And that's the other reason of me trying to get a capture card, is so that you guys can see me, and that way you know that I will do anything in my power to make some promises actually true, some promises kept, some promises may be broken here and there, but in reality, I'll try to make up for it here and there. But honestly, it's just never that hard for me. I mean, I've had problems in the past. I got held back twice in 3rd grade. Because I honestly just couldn't bear reading. It was like really hard for me. But now I'm at a point in my life where, hey, you have a job. You're going to need some skills in order to do this job right, or else you're not going to progress any further. That to me is saying, or not saying, but is like a real kick in the face. You just gotta get up and go try to develop your skills a little bit more, whether it's reading, writing, communication, all that stuff. That's what this is trying to do for me. It's providing you guys entertainment while I sit here, develop my skills in reading and communication. And honestly, I like this because it allows me to read, allows me to focus, and allows me to get back into the habit of gaming again. Because for the last, I don't know, I think it was like the last 2 months or the last month since I posted a video, I hit a brick wall. Like, what should I do differently that is like easy for other people, but also not to try to copy them. Try to be something a little bit different. Start from the ground up. And so, starting from the ground up, I got a PS4, which allowed me to broadcast, record YouTube videos, and put them on YouTube. That was square one back in 2018. I advanced straight up to square two, which was a job. Square 3 was getting me a laptop. Square 4 is probably going to be a capture card. As you can tell, it's been quite a while. 2018 to current, I just got a laptop. That's like a 2 to 3 year gap. And here I am talking to you guys while broadcasting and reading your comments. That is like legitimately into square 3 within just maybe a week. Square 4 is probably going to be 2 weeks, which is the capture card. And then Square 4, a nice new comfy setup where I can just be myself, talk to you guys a little bit more. However, I probably won't be doing this as often as I would like because my job keeps me busy from Monday through Friday, every day. So my time is kind of limited to what I can do on here. It's just been fun at this point to get back into what I liked doing. I mean, it's a way of showing how much I've progressed over the days, or in this case, over the years, where 2018 to 2019 was all nice and fun, recording videos and all that. And then when 2019, 2020 hit, it's like, shoot, there's a pandemic going on. Or not pandemic, epidemic that's going on, and it's just like, okay, there's an epidemic going on, and I need a job sometime soon. 6 months later, the same place that I did a little job interview at, they contacted me and said, hey, we're low on staff, you wanna join up with us? And I said, sure, why not? And that was like a big step in my life. It was honestly like really hard to make, and I think the fact is reality is setting in with me that I just need to be a little bit more focused, a little bit more vigilant on what's going on around me in the world, and some of these consequences will actually impact my life. I just want to do something that's like different and not show that I care about the views, I care about the likes, the subscribers. Well, honestly, I do care about the subscribers a lot, but it's not to the point where the more subscribers you have, the more popular you get. That's just not me. If you want to subscribe to me, you can subscribe to me. If you don't want to be subscribed to me anymore, then don't. Honestly, it's your life. I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm just gonna be upfront brutal about it. A lot of people think that since they get a lot of views and they're getting paid top dollar for pushing out these amazing videos that basically anybody could do, could probably just be like really super popular instead of being like an average Joe. I mean, that's how it started out. People out there used to be average Joes, and they just grew and grew and grew until they were like an idol. And those idols eventually outgrew their fame and started being money grubbing assholes. And if YouTube wants to ban me from that, then I'll just go over to Twitch. If Twitch has a problem with that, I'll just do a different streaming service. Honestly, I'm just being truthful with you. It's not all about the money. It's about putting yourself in front of others. That's the problem. People are putting themselves in front of others and trying to be the anchor, the absorption, the emotional barrier. Let's just put it this way. The emotional barrier in what is going on. It's not their job to take all that and be the shield. We have to share in responsibility with what we do in our own actions. Like, say, if a little kid did this and an adult is saying that this little kid did something else, then you're going to obviously protect that little kid. If the little kid speaks the truth, then what are you going to do with the adult? You going to choose S? You going to say, no, you're not threatening that kid. That's what you would do with the little kid. You would protect them. They're somebody's child. They're probably your child. It's your job to protect them. But if an all-out stranger just butts in and agrees with the adult, that's fucked up. The kid should be a little bit more innocent, a little bit more nicer than the adult. That's how stuff came to be. Like, people are always hating different games. I mean, it's okay that you hate a game. It's one thing that you hate the game, but it's another to say opinions when nobody really gives a crap what you think. It's all about honesty. If you guys have a game in common, then that's great. If you guys don't, well, agree to disagree. I mean, that's the situation that I went with you guys. You guys are okay. I'll just say this. You guys are okay. You guys are great. You may think that these pointless texts are just pointless, but to me, they're actually impacting me and helping me learn how to read a little bit faster, read a little bit well, actually get better in reading. Let's just put it that way. That's basically me and you disagreeing with each other on certain things. You think it's pointless, but I think it's actually a career builder. Because if we didn't know how to read or write, we wouldn't be able to have any of this, to be honest. We wouldn't have games, we wouldn't have a language to speak. We would just be like downright cavemen. It's just evolution. We just gotta put it that way. Evolution, instincts, and voicing your opinions where it matters. I mean, you can hate me right now, you can hate me later on, but the fact is, what I'm trying to say is, those who are being an emotional barrier need to lighten the load a little bit. Because if they take too much impact, then eventually that barrier is going to break and all hell's going to break loose, and they're not going to have any way of stopping it unless they find a certain way. That's what stopped me from doing what I was doing. I know a lot of people out there watch my videos sometimes. I know I'm not the very biggest person on the totem pole, but it is a fact that people like Jacksepticeye, people like PewDiePie, people like Markiplier, those three people are trying their best to be the emotional barriers, protecting other people from doing harm to others or doing harm to themselves. But they need to be a little bit lighter on that load, or else they're just going to break. And it is actually the truth. This epidemic, or whatever you want to call it, is the biggest emotional current that all these big time YouTubers are getting hit with, and they're trying to hold that wall in place when that wall is getting ready to come down. We need to step up, grab a hold of our emotions, and just push that barrier back in place, rebuild it, fortify it for the next wave to hit. It's all about our actions and reactions. Our actions are what we react to. If our actions are to be, let's say, we forget an important thing like taking out the trash, there's going to be a reaction. And that reaction can get hit, and everything can go to hell. Now, I'm sorry if this sounds like I'm rambling, but bear with. The point is, I'm just a regular YouTuber who is concerned about how other people feel, but I don't want to be a complete ass about it. I want people to understand, hey, the real world is hitting you like a ton of bricks and you need to brace yourself for it, or else you're not going to be able to see very many of these people play these games. And I know it's scary, but that is the truth. Build that wall up, fortify it, help others when they need it. There's a lot of grief going on in this world. There's a lot of stuff that's trying to be done in this world to make this world a little bit safer for the next wave to hit. And there will always be another wave. We gotta be braced for that wave, unless that wave never comes. And that wave will always come. It always happens. It always does. Make the barrier, be the barrier. If we all make our own barrier, then the 3 barriers, or however many barriers there are, which these barriers are the YouTubers that are big time trying to make people's lives a little bit better every day when they record a video, post a video, something like that. Those videos help with the barrier because it provides entertainment. Entertainment can either make you laugh, cry, hate, do whatever. That is basically you being the positive side of that barrier. The other emotions like fear, sadness, and hatred, that's all because of the epidemic that's been going around. That's the only reason why I say be the barrier. Make people laugh. Now, before I say any more and I get myself in trouble with the YouTube, with these nonchalant ramblings that doesn't even have anything to do with the game, I'm just going to say this. If you make the world seem a little bit better, everything will be better. Just help out as best as you can. Help your friends, help your family, help a stranger, it doesn't matter. Help anybody you can. You show kindness, they show kindness. And if they show kindness to somebody else, that basically breeds kindness, and people get around and just relax. Now, I appreciate you guys listening to my ramblings on this whole story, but honestly, to me, that was just me letting off steam that's been built up since a couple weeks ago, honestly. I just needed to get some rambling off my chest, and I appreciate you guys listening to me while I do that, and it actually does make me feel better. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Reaper Fire 123 signing off. I hope you all have a good day. Thank you.